Okay, so the download or the vision that I just received, I want to give to you guys to explain to you what it is that I saw. So basically what I got was July 2026. So as we've been currently seeing, if you've been observing and keeping up with the news, you've been seeing and hearing them talking about war, nuclear war, battle, so on and so forth. So what I just got was a possible war breaking out around July 2026. But I'm gonna tell you why this is significant, because if nukes are involved, this is what I was given to give to you. The frequency and the energies, the radiation that comes from that bomb, that experience, if you do not have a D12 crystal coding, meaning your vibration, raise your vibrations, you tapped in, you connected to the grid. But if your body does not possess the D12 genetic code and the crystal code, and if you have not been able to ascend and to raise your vibrations, when that play out, aka when that nuclear war or whatever breaks out and that radiation that comes from that, you will not be able to survive the impact and the frequencies that come from that. Remember, I told you we are all in different timelines and different dimensions. However, when things like that transpire, it's a rippling effect. If it affects other dimensions and other timelines, what do I mean by that? The frequency affects and ripples through other dimensions and other timelines. Remember, we are in a fragmented, distorted earth, aka the states, So the states are different timelines, different dimensions. So even if this war breaks out in another timeline, another dimension, the frequency, the radiation that is given off will ripple through the other timelines, the other dimensions. So basically, it's a certain vibration you need to hold within your being to be able to sustain the frequencies that will be released during those times. AKA, remember I told you the 12-dimensional crystal code, and you have to raise your vibrations. You have to get in alignment in order to not basically die. Because if that's why I told you get sick. So when this war play out and a nuclear war, a nuclear bomb take place, if you don't hold a certain vibration to where your body is able to meet that vibration or that frequency or that radiation, you will get sick and you will die. You will die. So basically, because remember I told you, everything that's playing out is playing out. But remember, when I said, you're here to understand why the prophecy states that good will prevail over evil. Remember, they going to lose. If you look back on all my videos, I talk about this. They know they're going to lose, but they're going down kicking, meaning they know it's the end game. They know they're not going to succeed in what they're doing. They know a lot of people are waking up. They know it is not going to happen, but that doesn't mean they're not going to try. What I told you, chaos is darkness that consumes itself. They have no control. They have no control over their actions. They have no control. They're chaos. They're obsessed. They're obsessive. They don't know when to stop. So even in the knowing, in the face of defeat, they're still gonna go down kicking, and they're trying to take as many people with them as possible. As many people with them as possible. So therefore, even though they know, if you look at my other videos, I told you, they are aware of what is to take place. They are aware that good will prevail over evil. They are aware of this. But because they are aware of this, they also know their time is limited. Like I told you, it seems like everything just sped up. Trump doing all this shit, now the ICE shit, this shit. It's just because they are aware of what's going to go on. But their last means to an end will be nuclear warfare. Why? Because they're trying to take as many people with them. Why? Because they know that they are going to return back to what? Nothingness. Remember in that video I told you, they are aware, now it's between good and evil. They are aware that when it's all said and done, they're going to return back to the darkness. They're going to return back to nothingness, which is chaos, darkness that consumes itself, the serpent that eats its tail. So what I got was July 2026. So if nuclear war was to happen and your body doesn't meet a certain vibrational resonancy, the fallout, aka whatever dimension that nuclear warfare is occurring, the fallout, the radiation, the frequency that comes from that will affect you if your body is unable to align with that frequency or that vibration. And you will get sick, aka radiation, and you will die. But that's what I got from my vision I just had. And that's the importance of raising your vibration, the importance of getting in alignment, the importance of healing and releasing things from your energetic, your spiritual body, so that you can align with the divine blueprint, the divine code, to get the blueprint, to get the code, but to also get access to the energy and the necessary frequency you need to raise your vibration. Remember, we are all in different timelines. We are all in different dimensions. However, that's going to play out in a dimension, but when it plays out, it affects other timelines, it affects other dimensions. It's not going to affect yours, so to speak, as if the bomb has went off, unless you're in that timeline. But you know, most of the shit is happening on the other side, in the Middle East, over there, so to speak. So nevertheless, basically what I saw, the vision that I saw was war, and it was like a bomb. It was like a nuclear bomb going off, and I got needing to raise the frequency, needing to raise your vibration to meet that vibration, so that the radiation and the frequency that is emitted from that warfare won't affect you, because you meet a certain vibration that allows you to match that frequency and match that vibration, to where you will be able to heal your energetic body. Remember, I told you, all of us got the ability to heal ourselves. All of us got the ability to ascend. So you will be able to heal your energetic body. But if you do not have the ability to heal and ascend, those who do ascend can also have, collectively, we can all heal everybody. We just need that's what the 144,000 people is needed for. That's the importance of the 144,000. The 144,000 is needed, healed beings who carry the 12 dimensional crystal coding frequency that will allow, basically, to create a shield. To basically create a shield over us and everybody, to protect us from the frequency that is going to be created and going to be but the 144,000 will be able to create basically like a shield or a frequency, a healing shield or a frequency around those who are unable to ascend, who are unable to meet that crystal 12 dimensional frequency coding, that resonancy. And so what happens is, we create this shield around others who are unable to meet that, who are unable to evolve. It's like a protection, because you know, we're able to heal. So instead of them getting harmed by the frequency, they will be protected from the frequency. But if you're unable to hold that frequency, so to speak, the radiation and the fallout from that will affect your physical body, but ultimately you will get sick and die.